All right, it is Brendan Allen. He's all in. He's all in with the family right now, but he's fresh off a big win over Krysztof Jotko. And Brendan, I got to ask, man, I mean, best performance of the career? I mean, that was a phenomenal victory for you.
Thank you, man. I guess it couldn't win any better, you know. I don't have any complaints.
Certainly can't. $50,000 for a performance of the night as well. Has the money hit the bank account yet? That's the important question right there.
Not the bonus money, but my purse did.
Got to wait a little longer for the bonus money. That's a nice day. Do you wake up and check the bank account like every day, just waiting to see if it gets there, or how does that work for you?
I know it'll be 30 to 60 days before that comes. I'll have to get drug tested again before, and yeah, I know it takes about that long because if you get a locker room bonus, I think it's about the same time frame. So um, nothing new as far as the timelines. It's just new for that amount of money,
You're a more patient man than me. I think I'd be hitting refresh on that account every day, waiting to see it get there. But all right, listen, let's talk about this fight because this dude did not seem to like you very much. I mean, John Anik was going out of his way on the broadcast to explain how much this man thought you were Louisiana swamp trash. I mean, was this a personal matchup for you too?
No, it was all business for me. I didn't have anything personal against him. I just knew he was talking crap to my friend Gerald when they fought. Like before they fought, he was talking a little bit. So as soon as I was signed to fight him, especially with him turning me down before, I had some stuff to say, but it was just business. It wasn't personal. If he took it that way, that's on him, But it's all right.
Yeah, I saw you kind of tried to bury the hatchet after the fight. It didn't seem to want to. It didn't seem to want any of it. He didn't want to talk too much.
Yeah, I guess not. I mean, I had nothing. To be honest, I didn't really have anything to bury. Like I had respect for him, but hey, whatever. I guess I don't care if he wants to fight again. We can fight again. I don't care.
Hey, how are you?
Yeah.
Listen, I mean, first round win. It doesn't get much better than that. I mean, the guy's been around a long time, right? He's certainly a quality opponent. So I guess in terms of you, I mean, what did how did the fight play out? I guess versus what you expected. I mean, was there anything different about what you've seen from him over the years versus once you got in there?
Um, Not really, to be honest. I didn't. I really tried to go in with like an open mind. I didn't really have anything specifically set. We had obviously things that we worked on keyed off of him. I didn't get to obviously really do a whole lot, but I thought I was going to knock him out going into the fight. To be honest, that's what was in my head. Like I wasn't even thinking of the ground, even though like we had prepared for the ground, but I didn't think of it. Like I was thinking I was going to knock him out, and that was what I thought was going to happen before the fight, and even in the fight when I hit the body kick, I was like, yeah, I'm going to sleep you before this round's over. Um, but obviously, that didn't happen, which is a little disappointing. But it's good that a finish is a finish, So I can't complain.
Yeah, it definitely is. And I'm curious, kind of the jiu-jitsu dork in me, I guess, wanted to ask because as he's rolling, you've got one hook in, and you just went after the choke. You know what I mean? And a lot of people preach, no, it's position over submission. You got to get that second hook in. You got to know you're in place. I'm just curious, is that something in the moment you were just like, I'm going for it? Is that something you hit a lot, where if hey, even if I got one hook, if I jump on this choke, I'm gonna get it?
Yeah, to be honest, I don't care what anyone says. If you got a rear naked choke and it's locked, you don't need two hooks. The best jiu-jitsu guys in the world will tell you you do not need two hooks if you have the choke locked. I finished so many people with no hook, one hook, half a hook. It doesn't matter if the choke is locked. It's locked. It's that simple. And for me, it's like my right arm squeeze is insane. I don't know why. Just maybe because I've done it for so long. I don't know, but the squeeze is insane.
You certainly got it done quick there and got the win. And I'm guessing maybe elevated yourself off the prelims. I know you're not potentially you weren't especially happy about the way the card was laid out on Saturday night.
Yeah, I mean, to be honest, I just like to talk a little crap. I don't really care. I can fight first. I can fight. I get paid the same no matter if it's from co-main down. So unless I'm the main event, that's the only way my money changes. I don't really care. I just like to talk a little crap and have a little fun.
I love that you'll admit that because that's one thing I think I figured out about you, Brendan, is you may not be pissed about anything. You just like talking trash, don't you? Just in everyday life, you just like talking a little trash.
Yeah, especially if you ask people that really know me. They
I
tell you that,
bet.
especially. Yeah, for sure. I like to talk some crap. And so does this one.
Hey, how are you? Get her used to the camera early. All right. Hey, listen, I love the call out afterwards, man. Andre Muniz, that is not a guy that a lot of people are asking for. Certainly a talented prospect. He's got a lot of respect on his name. Why was that the guy that you said, hey, man, let's do this matchup?
I think I got the best jiu-jitsu in the world, and who especially in the division. I think I got the best jiu-jitsu in the division. Um, Obviously, pure jiu-jitsu, it's a little different. In that world, that's Gordon Ryan's thing. He's got the
Right.
best pure jiu-jitsu in the world. But in MMA, especially at 185, I've got the best jiu-jitsu in the world. And who better than to show it against than a guy such as Andre? And I feel like the only way to get that guy, stop Beanie, was to offer to fight him in his hometown in front of all his people to make it worth his while, because I knew it was going to be the same thing as he posted. Oh, I want a high ranked guy, blah, 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 blah. We've heard that many a times from many different guys, and, but that's just right. You know what I'm saying? I understand what he's saying. I understand the competitor version, so I ain't mad about it. It is what it is, but the offer's on the table. I'm here.
I love it. Stylistically, man, that's a phenomenal fight. I would love to see that one. Fluffy, of course, was the backup plan. Is that one you got to get back at some point? I mean, is that just a fight that has to happen at some point?
Oh, for sure, man, for sure. That's why I made that one. So I made one if I got to call up, fight up, and then I made one if I had to fight down. If I have to fight down, um, just because every time I've had the opportunity at a top 15 guy, it's got taken away from me from something past my control. Like they always pull out. I didn't pull out. They pulled out, and then I got short notices, and I'd either win or lose. So if I got to fight down, then hopefully I can get it kind of on my terms and get a rematch of some sort. And Fluffy's looked really good in his last fights. He's on a little win streak. Even though I do like him a lot, it's business. I'm very sour at my performance for myself on our fight, and I kind of want to stop. I want to right that wrong, and that's my goal.
Yeah, no, that makes a lot of sense as well. I am curious about the Brazil thing. Is Brazil only if you go to Muniz, or do you kind of want to travel a little bit? Are you wanting to go see the world a little bit in your fighting career?
I think it just depends on place, timing, things like that. But I would like to fight. I'm about to smack you. Stop. Um, but I would like to go to Rio. I'd like to fight Fluffy in Rio if they have it. My boy Gregory's already fighting Brad there, so it'd be cool to fight on the same card as my friend. And yeah, if they put me in Fluffy there, I'm there. But if I can't get either one of them, I'm kind of just like, we'll just wait for February in America because I was only really pushing that soon because of one of those matchups. To be
Right.
honest, I don't want to fight really honestly until like February in America. But I was willing to go to Rio. It made sense with Munez to get that spot or that opportunity, and then Fluffy, I'm down for whatever. That one's just kind of in my heart. It's burning.
I love it. A lot of options on the table. Listen, I don't want to take up too much of your time. You're busy there with your family. Sure. I did want to ask you one thing. I wouldn't ask you this before a fight because you're in fight mode and all that. But you've kind of got the signature weigh-in pose now. You've been sporting the hat a lot. What's the inspiration between the hat and the weigh-in pose?
The pose is from my boy Tuco. That's always with me. That was his thing, and then he was always like, we got to just make it our thing. On a high level. So I was like, all right, well, I'll do it. And normally he's like, you're supposed to do it after the fight, after you win, because you don't know if you're going to win. I was like, screw this, bro. I'm doing it before. So I just kind of made it my before thing. And then the hat's from Shavkat from Kazakhstan. So, yeah, he gave that to me as a gift. And all the Kazakh people really were great, man. They show so much support for me wearing it. And it's really cool, to be honest with you.
That's really awesome. That's I saw the similarity, but I didn't know that was actually the hat from him. That's awesome, man.
Yeah, it's really nice. And the hat's comfy, too.
On top of that, you just like the hat.
Yeah, exactly. I like the hat.
Awesome.
Really
Well,
cool.
Brendan, clearly you're a busy man, and you have earned the right to go spend some time with your family and not deal with idiots like me in the media. So I appreciate the time, and whether we see you in Rio whether we see you in February in the United States. We look forward to the next one, and we'll go talk to the matchmakers. We'll make sure that they don't stick you on the prelims again.
I appreciate that, brother. Thank you so much, man. Thank you for your time.